Okay, so we're live. We're live. All right. So welcome to Military Guna TV. Thank you very much for joining. We're going to speak about Shamar Nicholson. Shamar Nicholson hits double for Spartak Moscow. Again, hitting the back of the net. You have to give him hats off to that again. And definitely, there's a few questions that I want to ask. Is the Russian league too easy for Shamar Nicholson? Has he really matured? What's the difference in how he's playing now versus back then, maybe a year or so? And what does this mean for his future? So these are the questions that we'll be getting into. These are the questions that will be asked. These are the discussions that we'll be having. It won't be a long show. I'm telling you from now, it won't be a long show. I have a lot more videos to cover. This video specifically will be about Shamar Nicholson. I know a lot of Reggae Boyz played over the weekend. The reason why I am doing this video is because I just finished watching that Shamar Nicholson game. I'm actually watching the Rangers game right now to see and get an overall perspective of the Shamar Roof performance. So I'm not finished with that as yet, but I'm finished up with the Shamar Nicholson match. Just finished watching. So maybe about an hour or so. And then I started the Rangers game. But since then, I'm going to do the video on Shamar Nicholson, then finish the game with Shamar Roof. So let's get to the details first. Before we do that, I would really, really appreciate it if you guys smash that like button and also hit that subscribe button. It would be definitely appreciated. So let's get straight. As you can see, these are the socials. Follow us on Military Guna TV at Twitter and also on military.guna on Instagram. Now, let's get to the details. All right, so is the Russian league, the first question is the Russian league too easy for Shamar Nicholson? From what I'm seeing right now, I would definitely say yes. It is really, really easy. Now, some of the aspects of his game that I'm seeing Shamar Nicholson doing, I'm going to say that it's either one of two things. Either he has seriously gotten a booster in his abilities, or the defenders are just not. Even the defenders are just not good. Big up Ayas Abdik, thanks for coming in. But definitely, that's a serious question. Is this league really, really too easy for Shamar Nicholson? And definitely, it's a question to be asked. And I do think that the way he's playing right now, it makes it look that way. I believe it makes it look that way. I'm not saying that it is. I haven't played in the league before, but it definitely makes it look so easy. Now the next question is, has Shamar Nicholson matured? For the past year or so, maybe a couple of months, we can remember in the World Cup qualifiers, there was a big heated discussion. Like in the Gold Cup, he was getting a lot of pelters. I mean, from all angles, a lot of pelters from all angles. A lot of people were upset about Shamar Nicholson. I'm going to show you guys his stats quite soon. I'll be showing you guys his stats quite soon to highlight how well he played. So he was getting a lot of pelters for the Gold Cup. Going into the World Cup qualifiers campaign, you know, the insurgent of Shamar Roof, Andre Gray, Mikel Antonio. Most persons would have said that Shamar Nicholson would be behind Mikel Antonio. But what we're seeing right now is a Shamar Nicholson performing at par. Not saying that he is, or not saying that he isn't. He's performing at par with a Mikel Antonio in regards to consistency and also getting the goals with it as well. Raja Bailey said, big up Raja. I do have a list of our top strikers at this moment, and I do think that both of them are Mikel Antonio and Shamar Nicholson, the two most outstanding strikers right now. Mikel Antonio, I think, at number one, Shamar Nicholson, Andre Gray, Shamar Roof. Who else? I think that's the specific order that I'm looking at. So definitely, I want to say that he has matured. Going back to the question, has he matured? Yes, he has matured, and it is showing now in how he's playing. When I was watching the game, there are some key factors that I was looking at, some aspect of his game that he was really, really weak on and needed to work on. For example, his ability to drop deep and support the plays. He never usually drop deep. He normally sit as a target striker. So what I'm seeing, Raja Bailey, big up. Samash Stewart, big up as well. Blessings. So I'm dropping deep, link up play, playing as a I don't know, number false nine, something of a false nine, but also being inside of the 18-yard box and still converting those chances. And definitely, no, definitely. So let's look at that. So I would say yes, he has matured in his gameplay. He has matured in how he views the football. He's matured in what he wants to do when he's on the pitch, and he knows what to do. He knows how to do it. He has now definitely become a team player. I won't say that solely down to the Russian team, the Spartak Moscow team. I do believe that when he was in Belgium, he was picking up this type of form. But definitely, I do think that it plays a big factor. So the third question is, what's the difference in how he's playing? No. So let me get into that now. When I was watching the game, I saw Shamar Nicholson doing a lot of defensive work, coming deep to support the defenders, to support the midfielders, coming deep to link up play as well. And his ability to peel off the last man has tremendously improved. His ability to peel off the last man has tremendously improved. One time we could say that Shamar Nicholson need 6, 7, 8, 9 or 10 chances before score one. No, in every 3 shots, Shamar Nicholson will hit the back of the net. That's what we're seeing right now. So in regards to what the difference, he has significantly improved on his first touch, in which something that we have spoken about. On his first touch, improve on his ball handling skills, improve on his movement in and around the defensive third, and improve his diagonal runs. And once he's improved his first touch, you know that generally the goals will come in, because he's not striking the ball really composed, and that composure and that clinical edge has now been drafted in his draws. So you can say that he has improved significantly. There's a major difference in regards to what he's playing a few months ago versus now, maybe a year or so ago versus now. A significant difference in how he plays, in how he applies himself as a striker. He's no longer playing for himself. He's no longer staying up front and being a target man. He's no more involved. He's no more involved in the team build-up. So all these factors are a big aspect in what Shamar Nicholson is doing. Now, the last question is this. What does this mean for his future? That is the last question. And from what I'm seeing, he fits the profile that of striker that many teams are looking for. The tall, over 6 foot plus structure, that body frame, that physical aspect of his game, his speed, because he's not a slow player. For someone who's so tall, he's definitely not a slow player. That physical aspect. So definitely, and also finally, what most teams would want, that goal scoring prowess. He has now scored a significant amount of goals throughout the season, combined with what he did in Belgium and also what he's doing right now. So definitely he's now ranked, I think he's now 6th or 5th on the top goal scorers for his club. And remember, he joined the club in January. And he's now ranked 6th. He's now on 3 goals in 6 games. He's on 3 goals in 6 games in the league, but overall, I think he's on 5 goals. in 8 games overall, with about 2 assists or 3 assists. So that's significant. That's really significant. That's quite good. That is really good. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you guys his statistics for the game that he played. So this is the last thing that I'm going to do. So this game that he played over the weekend was against Arsenal Tula. Oh, Arsenal Tula. Was against Arsenal Tula. So these are the stats. Let me list out the stats. He played 89 minutes. Yes, they took him off because they wanted the crowd to cheer him on, because yes, he got a good ovation when he was coming off. Scored 2 goals. He had 4 shots, and all 4 shots were on target. That's what I'm saying. That he has really improved in his composure in front of goal. He's really improved with his clinicalness, and he's really improved, most importantly, with his decision making. It was a low touch game for him though. He had 23 touches. He completed 2 key passes as well in the same time, and he had made 12 out of 16 passes, and that is at a 75% accuracy. So Norman Roof said Roof scored a trick yesterday. I will be doing a video on Roof as well, but this one is solely about Shamar Nicholson. So look out for the Roof video. I will be doing that quite soon. As Abdi said, where do you want to see next step in his career? I do think that how he's playing is at the mold of where most of the English teams are looking for players of that sort. Maybe even in Germany, they're looking for players of that mold. The physical structure, physical specimen up front who's scoring goals, bullying defenders. They are looking for that. Anyways, people, I won't go any further. I want to say thank you very much, people, for coming out. Thank you very much, people, for tuning in. I want to really appreciate it if you guys smash that like button before we go. And also, if you're here for the first time, if you're seeing this for the first time, smash that subscribe button. Until next time, people, our next upload definitely shall be on Shamar Roof, who scored a hat-trick over the weekend. Big up, people. Thank you very much for joining, and I'll see you guys again until next time. Military Guna TV, people, and we are out. Boom.